personal. Say, you have won it all for me. Come on, could not hold you. Hold you down. Come on, you are the risen King. You are the risen. Yes, you are. I am. You are the
Yahuwah, Korilla Base, Korilla Ba, Korilla Base, Imosekeba, Korilla Base, Imosekeba, Ilabule Shante, Imosendelo. Sende Moshantala Butu Kurile Borosei Oh Yahuwah Moshile Bula Maheya Burile Bosekebo Yahuwah Moshantala Buye Kurile Bosei Kurile Bosei Kurile Basaya Imosekerekebo, Imorabasei, Korileboso, Imosakarabushima Sandebo, Imorabasei, Korilebosei, Korilebo Shantalabu, Imorabasekebu, Urelebo Shantalabu, yeah. Imorobo Kurilaba Saho, Imo Santa Labuyene, Kurilebo say, Kurilebo say, Imo Sakarabo Yende, Ibo Shantalebo Yakobo, Imo Santa Labuyebo, Imo Sekereke Yakbo. Imo Santa la Buyeke, Imo Santa la Buyene, Yahuwah, Kurilaba Santa la Boye, Imo Sunta le Boye Boye, Imo Sekere Boye Boye Bo, Ibo Shanta la Bore Bosendeo, Imo Rebori Kayabo, Imo Sunde le Boye Boyeke, Kurilaba Santa le Boye, Imo Saka la Boye, Borila Bashanta Labu, Imorobo Sikayakabo, Imorobo Santa Lebuye, Imo Shanta Labuye Kebo, Imo Santa Labure Kosei, Ibo Shanta Labuye Neo, Imo Shanta Labuye Bosei, Imo Santa Labu. Himosekerebo shei Himosokorobo yenderebo sei Kurilebo yandarabo eya Himosantalebo yeke Himosantalabu yaba oh Himosekerebo yeah la buyente. Korila bashundere borebo. Imosekera bayende o. Iyendere bosundelebo. Iyende sekere boyende. Imosanta labu. Imosekere boshehu. Erebo sundala bayende. Imosekere keyebo. Imoshanta labuyende. Imosekere boyende o. Imosekere boyende ya Yahuwah. Imosekere boyende o Abba. Imosekere boyende Rabo. Imosekere boyende Imosekere boyende Abba. Imosekere boyende Yahuwah ya. Imosekere boyende o. Imosekere boyeke o. Imoshanta labuyende ya. Imoseke yeke o. Imosendeleyebo. Imosendeleyebo. Imoseke yeborila. Erebo sunta labuyende. Kurila bashanta labo. Iborobo sekerebo. Karabayende rebo. Imorebo sikeyeke Yahuwah ya. Erebo sundera mayanta Yahuwah. Yahuwah orabasei. Yahuwah orabasei. Yahuwah orabasei. Yahuwah orabasendabo. Orabasendabo.
Greetings to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Yahuwah. Shalom, family, for you are the reason of our time like truth. For the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of our Messiah, King Yahushua HaMashiach. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah said unto Yehukanah the Revelator, sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near. Exactly what we are doing here, family. Decoding end times of prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people, body, house, for the returning of King Yahushua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom eternally all glory, worship, exaltation, power, honor, love, due, worth to the glory of his magnificent Father Yahuwah the Almighty, and to the Ruach HaKodesh, the forever pure energy and the forever powerful. Hallelujah. You know, in any movement of Yahuwah, a sound or a trumpet always precedes his movement. I can say trumpet, of course. The royal law said trumpet is his voice. So this is the noise we are making. And I wanted mind saying hello to all you mighty monks. Of course, in any organization, in any gathering, in the family, in the company, you know, there is always this designations, Thomas. Thomas is always being designated in all things. Thomas simply means, I don't believe until I see. So that is Thomas. So, Thomas, you can keep doubting, but that never means nothing unto us. We are not intimidated by that. We are not intimidated, by that, because Thomas is everywhere. In the life of our Messiah, Mashiach, King Yahushua HaMashiach, he was having a Thomas. Thomas is an office in all things. He was having a Judah. Judas is an office. Pharisees, Sadducees, teachers of the law, They are all offices in our lives. Peter is also another office in our life, the very one that denied Messiah at the very moment of his need. And to Judas also, the very one that betrayed innocent soul. So all these offices is already been designated by a man or a woman around us. So now, Thomas, that never means or nothing, like I said unto us. The use of trumpets, it is get ready. It always goes in these two ways to meet up with him. So now you, Thomas, what side are you? And what path are you walking through? The side to meet up with him or the path to be left behind? I know you wouldn't need that, but Thomas ignorantly definitely will get that. To see before you believe. To see before you say, yes, you are the King Yahushua. Until you see, you won't believe. In other words, all these things we are just doing here, Thomas is calling me judgmental. Thomas is not seeing it that this is the message of the two witnesses in preparing people for the returning of the great king, in preparing people to escape the great terror that is about to fall upon this earth right now. Thomas will see that. Rather, because Thomas is always doubting people in all things, even including Messiah, he doubted him. Rather, he will see this as a judgmental. Rather, he will see this as just a male voice. Or just a voice. Not to understand that in any movement of the Yahuwah, sound or a trumpet always precedes any of his movements. Okay, now, I have already exposed to you that we are the last generation to see the returning of King Yahushua, because every single sign is being revealed unto us. Everything is almost done. He said this generation shall not pass away. Any generation that is going to see all these signs take place, he said they shall not pass away. So we are the last generation. Just as the Ruach HaKodesh, the forever pure energy, said, let him that have ear hear what himself is saying to the congregation. And the signs of the last days is also saying something right here. Thomas, do you have an ear? Kindly hear what the signs of the last day is saying.
You can't obviously believe that Watchman, Yahoo, and the Bora did not pay me to do the intro for White It Out 4 to deceive the masses. The true Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered throughout the earth. The Judah team has an agenda to make all the tribes Hamite. Matthew 24:4 says, to take heed that no man deceive you. Oh.
Hey guys, the gig. Hey guys, the gig is... I'm not the real Jesus. As a matter of fact, the fella's name wasn't even Jesus. He had a Hebrew name. There wasn't a letter J until a few hundred years ago. With that being said, I have fooled the whole world into the biggest sham of all time. The identity of the real fella has been taken over by me. There are thousands of paintings of Jesus, and they don't even come close. Jesus was the creation of the Roman Catholic Church, which served to replace the real fella, who probably looked more like Morgan Freeman. But who cares? The truth doesn't matter, as long as you pay your tithes. Gotcha.
Prior to this, let us get a preset, like you know already. Revelation 12, now I read. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. No, minus Christa Hinome, the whole world. minus TB Joshua, the whole word, minus Peristo, or Paula White, or TD James, or Chris Okafor, the whole word. The whole word is set. Which side are you and what part are you? It deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels. It is said his demons. This is what we are looking into. His angels. There are good angels, there are evil angels. This is what we are dealing with. That is why the devil is giving it so hard to me. But it's worth dying for. And his angels was cast out with him. Did you just caught a glimpse like I do? Did you caught a vision just like I do? You better do. Let's go to the tough one. Matthew 24:24. For they shall arise false Messiahs. What else do you want from the Most High? He said beforehanded, I have given you this a link, this secret. What else do you want from this very one? He gave you his only begotten Son. And what did he need from you? Just seek him first, his kingdom and his righteousness. What did he need from you? Just obedience. What did he need from you to escape this false Messiah, false Messiah? Just to follow his ways. Don't go to the right nor either to the left. Walk ye the straight way. That is all he needs. But you said no, you are good with Babylon. Babylon will be okay for you. And false prophets, as Manios Christahinome, Nonsense Suleiman, wizards, Peristo, all of you, and shall show great signs and wonders. What did he just say? Maybe you don't hear. Let me take it again. And shall show great signs and wonders. Did you hear that? He has almost that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Did you get that? No, you can't. Because they are not teaching you any of this in your coven called the church. In your day called the day of the sun. Because that is the day you always fornicate with the sun. Father, once again, I just bless you for the life of the elect. The lives of the elect. That is what we are after. That is what we are running after. Because this is the message of the two witnesses. This is their job. We started already, but they are the one to come to finish it with fire, and that will be dreadful, to prepare the elect to accept their Messiah. Because those days when Messiah came, Yahuwah was Eliyahu, but our forefather did not accept. So therefore Eliyahu is coming back and Anuka is coming back. They are the two witnesses to do this preparation for 3.5 years, 42 months, for us to accept our Messiah. Because we rejected him publicly, we also are going to accept him publicly. So they are coming for the sake of the elect, to prepare us and cleanse us, just as what Yahuwah did in Matthew 3, to prepare us, to baptize us, to prepare the way, because they are the forerunners of Messiah. Father, I bless you for their life. That Cumbrican son, they has already been redeemed. It's not because of our kindness or our goodness or our righteousness, no, but because of your infinite love for us. I bless you for their lives. Hallelujah. Mishmaker and people, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Yahuwah, the Almighty and forever pure energy, in retouching this wonderful message or breathful message he has already titled for you and me about 2 weeks ago. Yahuwah created good and he created evil, part 3. So like I promised, I said we are going to do the third part today due to the delay of the wicked one, devil. That is why on the other Shabbat I couldn't upload the part 2. So now we are going to part 3 today. So we are going to see the leftover part, but on this Shabbat will be the final part, which is part 4. So let us set the stage as usual, Deuteronomy 3:1-4. So I read, Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth, and my doctrine shall drop as the rain, and my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. because I will publish the name of Yahuwah. Ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim. He is the rock. His work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment. A Elohim of truth and without iniquity. Just and right is he. All glory unto Yahuwah, the Yud-Hil and the Wah-Hil eternally. Well, bless you, Father. So, like I said, in case maybe you don't believe, of course, you have to. If you are worthy of life, you're supposed to know for the Yahuwah created good and he also created evil. And like we explained the other day, what is the evil he created right in there? It is our own will, the power of will, the will power. You can do things my way, you can do things your way, because he's almighty. We don't have the voice or whatever to talk back to him. He did not create us. We can't ask him, why did you make man with a will power? Why didn't you just create all as a robot? No, we can't dare ask him that. He created us, all the angels and humanity. He not gave a will power. You can do things my way, you can do things your way. But initially, he himself really expected us to do things in his own way. After the fall of Satan, he now gave us a commandment. He said, I set before you life or and death. Like I said, that death, it is an eternal link of fire. Life and death he is talking about. But he wanted to choose life. He said, choose life so that you might live. Don't choose death. Your willpower, it is the death. That is the knowledge of good and evil. Do it his own will. So before we proceed further, we are going to see what the royal law actually is for you and me. Like I said, we are going to be talking about it because that is the richness, the power, the movement of the Yahuwah. We can't ignore that part. Even though the Babylonian children or the seed of serpent is said that Jesus has done away with it, we cannot follow that way. No, rather we will follow the ways of our Father that said, this is life. He said, choose life that you might live. Because me, I need eternal life in him. I don't need eternal domination. So if you are willing and you are determined, like I do, having that determination to put down Goliath, therefore live. Go back to Israel. What does it take you to keep Shabbat? What does that mean? To keep his word. What does that really mean to you? It makes nothing. It's just like the way you are keeping sun, day. They say. Because I know many of people of you, the Christian, they are devoted to that day. Some don't also work. It's the same way likewise. So let us get into what is the royal law. It is life. Point one, like I said, it functions as a marriage covenant between Yahuwah and his people Yisrael. And point two, it outlined how the marriage how the marriage is to be lived out, its stipulation, and what makes it a happy and a fruitful marriage. This is my glory, people. Point three, its precepts describe how the marriage would function. Awesome, very awesome, lovely, and so romantic. And point four, its word picture tells what marriage life would be like. Point five, its judgment describe how each of the partner will relate to each other. You see, this is why we don't dare take Yahuwah's love for granted. You know, when the royal king did, King David, he wanted to, because Father Yahuwah said, you are a man after my heart. He wanted to take that opportunity for granted. What the Father Yahuwah did, when he now went to go and live with another man's wife, what the Father Yahuwah, he killed 3 of his sons. And a very abominable thing took place in the camp of Yisrael, that his kingdom was being turned upside down. You don't take Yahuwah for granted. Do things the way he wants it. Don't bring your own ideology. No, if you are worthy of life, that is his judgment. You see, his judgment don't exempt nobody. So that is it, okay? Now, point 6, for either party to violate this agreement, violate the marriage itself. You know, this is what Jesus did. He violated it. So that is why he got eternal damnation. If you are one with him, or you are violating it, of course, if you don't repent, you will just get likewise. No two words about that. And point 7, the groom promised never to violate it because the groom is Yahuwah himself. He has never broken any of his word. Yes, because he's almighty. Jesus is the one that is a man of sin. Jesus is the one that is a wicked bridegroom that is violating his law. When he said he is Jesus, I think you said Jesus is your Messiah. When he said Shabbat is a perpetual covenant, when he said I come to do my Father's will, why did he not violate it and give in a Sunday? No, our Father, our bridegroom, King Yehoshua, and our Father Yahuwah the Almighty, he promised that he will remain loyal, faithful. He will never violate his word. When he said it is so, eternally. That is why he said he's not a man that should lie, neither a son of man that may repent. He said heaven and earth will pass away, but his word stands for all eternity. He won't violate it. Only Jesus is a wicked bridegroom. That is why he's violating his ordinances. Since he said is the Messiah, why are you breaking your rules? All the feast of Yahuwah is right in the royal law. Leviticus 23. You will get all 7 feasts there. Then you will now go to the book of Adasa, Queen Adasa, chapter 9, the one you call Esther. You will see the feast of Purim there. When you go to John 5, you will see the feast of Purim there also. And when you go to John 10, 21 to 22 or 2 or 3, you will see the feast of dedication, that the very one that is called Hanukkah. All 9 feasts is right in the royal law. Your wicked feast from Babylon, from the pit of hell. Where is it? Why did Jesus give you that now? He said, now I've done away with this. Now take Babylonia. So he is a very useless and a condemned bridegroom. If you don't come out of him, you will see where he's dragging you to. That is what we are digging into now. Father Yahuwah created evil and he created good. The reason why he gave you your willpower, and this day the reason why he's also allowed the devil to be deceiving you, a strong delusion, it is because you choose your own way. Like I said, Revelation 12 always alludes to us. By his grace, maybe in 2 weeks' time, we are going to take this perspective in a very full context. That we will talk about Revelation, the woman in Revelation 12, and we will talk about the woman in Revelation 17. The woman in Revelation 17, it is the bride of Jesus because they are lawlessness. That is the man of sin. So that is who we are. We are under the law through the grace. The blood of Mashiach has given us eternal life. And to live now there is no life without governing system. There is no life, even with the things of the world. There is civil, there is civil laws. Do this and do that. When the light is red, stop. And when it's green, you that is going with that is walking with your leg, then it is your turn to cry. There is civil law that govern all things. So why are you not saying Jesus done away with everything and not give you the fake things? You see, someone is saying, it doesn't matter, we just worship him every day. That is where I now know you are doomed eternally. Come, let me tell you, if you don't have a word or a scripture that confirm what your silly argument, never you inbox me of this nonsense. Because I know a wisdom is too high for a fool. Just as Proverbs said, never you ever inbox me anymore. Because you are talking of nonsense, you worship. It doesn't matter, my sister. Let's focus on His grace. We worship. You can focus. That is strong delusion. That is seducing. Don't seduce me into your Jesus. You can't prove who is your Jesus, but I can prove who is my Messiah. Stop and never you inbox me anymore. With all due respect and with love. I say it. I'm not hungry. So that is it. Don't inbox me without no scripture. I hate it. That is silly argument. Very weak. I don't need it. I don't need it. You said it doesn't matter. Your grace is, that is the grace of Jesus. He abolished the law and now gave you Babylon. But the grace of Yahuwah HaMashiach, He helped us to retain, to obey, obedient unto His word. He is the word of the Most High. He is the word. You are not saying it doesn't matter. We worship Him every day. You are a liar. They are not know that you are the seed of serpent. How dare you say that? How dare you? When you not keep you reverence Sunday above all days? Do you gather every day? One day is a day of mandatory from Yahuwah, which is Shabbat. That is what we're also going to see now. Not Sunday. Jesus also gave you one day of His mandatory Sunday. So you don't worship every day. You have one mandatory day, which is your Sunday. What are you saying? Are you doing your gathering from your Sunday to your Saturn's day? No, your Saturn's day. No, you keep Sunday. That is the day that is higher above all 6 days. Our hours, according to the royal law, it is Shabbat. So right now, that is what we are going to look into now. Like I said, Father Yahuwah created good and he created evil. And we see the problem of the nature, why he left everyone to his or her own will. We see it, they are calling evil good. They are calling good evil. They are calling darkness, the Christendom, they are calling darkness light. And they are calling light darkness. The royal law that give you a standard of eternal life, reign and rule with Yahuwah HaMashiach, that make you wise before this serpent. Jesus now told you that is a curse. And the Babylonian system, the mark of the beast, that is not found nowhere in the royal law. Your Sunday, all your keeping, your practicing, your tithes, taking money for tithing, they are Babylonian. Plant, giving money for sowing or seed, they are Babylonians. It's not what found in the royal law. You now said that one is life. And that is the very one that is cursed eternally with eternal link of fire. That is the one you are keeping. The royal law, you now said it's called. This is the problem of the nature. That is why evil spirit is working with him. Let me read it. Because the other one I quoted because of the attack I was just going through. Let me also read this one for your hearing. Psalm 78:49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. Did you get that? He sent evil angels among you because he is hungry right now. That is why evil angels is working with you. He sent forth unto you evil angels to work with you. Just as your will goes, therefore you have it. So right now let us look what is Shabbat is all about. Because we already included into this statement. So I'm going to brief it today for the sake of time also, because on the Shabbat we build the conclusion of these statements. You know, like we said, what number are we dealing with? We are the numeric code we are dealing with in this statement. It is number 1. His uniqueness. Number 1 simply means the treasure and glory of number 1 simply means for the Yahuwah uniqueness. His uniqueness now brought both angels and humanity under his governorship. Whether you are a witches or wizard, demons, he said things in heaven, things on earth, and things under the earth, worship him. So no matter who you are under his governorship. That is the number of his uniqueness. He said because he created all things for his own use. And he did it through his word, Yahuwah HaMashiach. Ephesians 4:6, you can see that he is all and all in all. His uniqueness. So right now, what is the Shabbat? Like we said, let me also pass on the scripture again unto you, so that you understand what we are dealing with here. We make business for the sake of the elite. So let me call the scriptures for you again and again and again. We are going to be doing it. Okay. Exodus, where is it? Okay, yes, Exodus 28-11. Exodus 31:13-17. Ezekiel 20:20. Revelation 12. It is a sign. So now we are going to Exodus 31, and we will read from 13 as usual. Exodus. Excuse me. 31. Okay, now I read. Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily my Shabbats ye shall keep, for it is a sign. You see, this is the sign between me and you throughout your generations. You see, Shabbat is a sign. Sunday is also a sign, that ye may know that I am Yahuwah, that doeth sanctify thee. You see, in Shabbat we keep transfigurating. Because we are not, every other day worship is being done on earth. But when I come to Shabbat, we all ascend our angel. That's why we are looking into our angel carry us to his presence. Because that is a unique service. Each one of us, if you are the one like us, we are looking into the angels are serving bills. They serve us. That is the reason for the Yahuwah created them, to worship him primarily, and secondly is to serve us. That is the use of angel. That every Shabbat, all of us, as we kept the Shabbat in righteousness, not just keeping Shabbat and Jesus, as you do it in his own way, your angel will carry you right away to his presence. We all do worship him powerfully. That is unique because Shabbat is the seal of angels and also the seal of man. Only the name of Yahuwah is a seal to humanity. But Shabbat is seals for all things. It seals the heaven, the earth, and under the earth. So it's a seal for all things. So we all do recognize Shabbat. Okay. Where am I? You shall keep the Shabbat, therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that doeth it, everyone that defileth it, shall surely be put to death. 3 billion souls. In fact, there are even more than. How many are we? We are just few that is keeping it. You will be put to death, Christahinomi. All of you. Whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people. We'll come right back here. 6 days may work be done, but in the seventh is the Shabbat of rest, holy to Yahuwah. Whosoever doeth any work in the Shabbat day, he shall surely be put to death. You see, it keep repeating. It's a statement that is already been ordained. You can't do nothing about that. Heaven and earth will pass away, but this word stands for eternity. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Shabbat, to observe the Shabbat throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant. For a what? No. Until Jesus come. Until your Jesus came, a man of sin. He done away with Shabbat and now gave you Sunday. What would be the use of that? If you are not highly, really demonic possessed one, what would be the use of that? You didn't find Sunday. Why should they accept Sunday? Why should they say Jesus done away with Shabbat? What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning? What does that mean? What does that stand for? That is witchcraft, rebelliousness. Doing things in your own way. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days Yahuwah made heaven and the earth, and on the 7th day he rested and was refreshed. You see, as soon as we keep studying, a more vision is coming out. That is what Father Yahuwah said. He said, how can two work together? The Ruach HaKodesh, excuse me. How can two work together without an agreement? He said, because they are not my children. They are not the children of the Most High. That is why they disagree. That is why they choose their own way. That is why they follow the one who they call their own Messiah. That is why they are not under my say. Say because they are not my children. The doesn't belongs to heaven. That's why they disagree. That's why they reject this covenant. That is why they say no. Because two cannot work together without an agreement. He said that is why they cut themselves off. That is why they are defiling Shabbat with all due respect, without no fear of Yahuwah in their heart. You see, yes, it is so. Everything must surely, he said things will happen just as Father Yahuwah has already said it. Now, what is the fourth homos saying also? Like we always say, is do the same thing. He said you shall be cut off from your people. The fourth homos called melanocyte, having also 3 branches called melony, melesson, and keratinocyte. Like our body also have 3 layers. Our skin, we have 3 layers skin. The first one, which is the physical one that seals all the flesh, is called epidermis. And the second one in is called dermis, and the very one that is close to our DNA strand is called hypodermis. And according to the tutorials, I'm not following what the paper of the word is saying, but there is also something good to pick from there, because why? King Yahushua is the one that created you and who put all these hormones for you, the body, for the growth of the body. And he appointed each of these 10 hormones what they are going to be doing for the body. And the very fourth hormones, he now appointed these hormones to be a protector against the radiation of the sun, the heaviness, the UV radiation. And like we keep saying, Messiah is the greater light to give light to the whole world, to illuminate the whole world. Remember, devil, what is the name of the devil before? It is called Lucifer, simply a light bringer. Devil has fallen, therefore he is now using the sun right now to communicate with you. This is how he is also illuminated the world. Even though he has fallen, he still hide under the sun, making you not to be worshiping the sun, because he said, I will make myself like the Most High. This is what the devil is doing. That is why he deviated you from Shabbat now to come into Sunday and to be worshiping him sun. King Yahuwah is the greater light, but he never said to us we should be worshiping Sunday. Sunday, like I said, keep asking, what is Sunday? Why are they calling it Sunday? Is it because you see that day so jellish, shining with all his strength? So brilliant, that is why he's being called Sunday? No, it is what it is. It is exactly what it is. That is what it is. It is the day of sun, the day they normally used to worship sun in Babylon, in Egypt. This is it. He gave it to you. You see, this is the nature of the problem. You choose your own way, because he said, I will make myself like the Most High. Yahuwah is Messiah. Jesus also said he is Messiah. But if you are worthy of life, check the lifestyle of Jesus and his follower, and check the lifestyle of Yahuwah in the Bible. Remember, Jesus' letter J is only about approximately almost more than 300 years. The letter J that gave you Jesus is in the world history. You see, so this is why the tutorial said, when the sun is really shining, protect it. For me, even before I got this vision or this study, I always have a shine when the sun is really hot. I can't just expose myself. I always have a shine to cover up myself, because it's biting my skin. When the sun is really hot, really, I have it about 3 or 4. I always use it to wrap my body. There was a day where one brother was even saying, my sister, are you now becoming Muslim? I said, no, the sun is too hot. I've never even got in tune with this subject. You see, so I always call, because when it's hot, it really is biting my skin. I need to cover. And the sun, when it bites your first skin, it will give you right to the second one. And the second one will give you right to the third one. And when that happens, therefore, we blocked your DNA replication. That they won't be able to trace back the origin of your DNA. Like we said, for the Yahuwah, we all carry his DNA. But he said, if you desecrate the Shabbat, you shall be cut off from the people, and you shall be put to death. Exactly what when the sun is heavy, then if you don't cover up, wear a long sleeve and sunshade, the sun will mute your DNA replication. And that means you are a bastard, because your origin of DNA won't be able to trace back. That is what the sun is doing. Even though it's a million ways a mile far from us, yet it's still doing serious damages to us. Whereby if you stand in his presence. You see? So this is how far I can go today for the sake of time. On Shabbat we dig more, since Shabbat will be the last day, we dig more into this. So right now let us go to our subject. You can also read Ezekiel 8 from 30 to 17. You will see sun. It is Sunday worshiping. It is the greatest abomination in the royal law. You can read it. So on the Shabbat, I will read it for your hearing. So right now, let us go into that of our subject. Today's part 3. Family, it is very possible you meet with this. Please kindly listen to part 1 and 2 in order for you to get the fullness of this dogma. Just listen to 1 and 2. Okay? It is be of a better and a greater help for you. We are talking about the angel that is working for you and me. That is what we are into. So right now, last week we deal with that the ark chief seraphims, which is Ruach HaKodesh himself, and we now also deal with the chief ark cherubims. Cherubims. The first one is seraphims, which is the The Ruach, let me take it again. The Ruach HaKodesh is the chief seraphims. We dealt with that already. And King Yehoshua is the chief cherubims. Yes. So today we are going to start with the chief archangels, Michael. You know, this our royal Lord only gave us 3 names: Michael, Gabriel, and Seraphim. That is the name of the archangel we know. But according to the book of Enoch chapter 20, he also helped and gave us 7 archangels a name. Not all. Hebrew 12, 22 to 24 said, angels are innumerable. You can't number them. You understand? So, he also gave us 7. So, I will call their name and what they are doing for you. And that is what we are going to start with this right now. So, meanwhile, before we start, like our topic is, Yahuwah created good and he also created evil. And we see what the evil is. That is our willpower. Because he left our willpower, he left the willpower with the first angel, which is Lucifer. Now is well known as devil. The way he left his own willpower, that is how he also left our own willpower. You can do things your ways, you can do things in his own way. But whatever you do, mind you, you are 100%, excuse me, you are 100% free to do things your own way. But let me tell you, here is the problem. You are 0% free from the consequences. That is it. That is the problem. So that is the problem. That is why we are addressing this matter, so that you know where you are headed to, and so that you know what you are bestowing upon yourself. It said, oh, if you obey, it is life, and if you disobey, it makes death. And that death, it is eternal link of fire. And we see the problem of the nation, like Isaiah 5:20 said, woe unto you who call evil good, and who call good evil, and who call darkness light, and who call light darkness, and who call bitterness sweet, and who call sweet bitterness. A woe unto you. Exactly that is what we are seeing among this Christendom. They say royal law is a curse. Have you heard that? That is sad. Are you saying that? That is sad. I read. This is why he's appoint evil angel. That is why he's using evil angel to work with you. So listen now. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not being afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahuwah did not done it? The water setter. Yahuwah did not do it. All this beheading everywhere of ISIS. Yahuwah did not do it. He is not afraid of it. He's letting it is making it so clear to you what he can do to you right now. That he is the one that is putting all those people to death. All those disasters, all those brutal killing. Do we see how brutally they are killing them? He said he's the one doing it. He's not afraid of you. You want to talk back? He is letting you know, rather, if you don't put yourself in order, he will also give it right to you. He is letting you know, this is what I can do to you right now. Except you put your house in order. A vomit Babylonian system. How will that be on that day? You are fully convinced. Stand in his presence. I do this in your name. I do that in your name. He will say unto you, I never knew you. Do you know how sad it's going to be? The very one you thought you labored for all your life, and the very moment you needed him most, he rejected you. He denounced you. He said many is going to be rejected that day. Why? He said you are the workers of iniquity. For you, that is lawlessness. Workers of iniquity. What is iniquity? Iniquity means lawlessness. You said Jesus done away with the law and I gave you Babylon. How does that make sense to you? If you are really a life living one, like one testimony I heard from a person that was also a Muslim converted to now this covenant again, the Christendom is great to great. He said because he now begin to study Quran, she's advising people. He says study Quran so that you will know what Quran have for you. He said Quran himself said Messiah, he is almighty. He says study. If you don't study, you can't know. He said when I begin to see Quran said Messiah is sinless. The son of Maria is sinless. He is the mercy from Allah. He is the sign from Allah. He is the word of Allah. Is the judge. He's coming right back to judge the world. And I said, wait a minute. And sin never touched him. He's sin free. I said, wait a minute. This is more than a prophet. Excuse me. Muhammad. Allah, excuse me. That is her testimony now. She is encouraging every one of us to study Quran and see what is right in there. He said Muhammad seen million times uncountable. But this mighty man you are calling prophet? No. He said, this is my maker. And I pray one day she will come and join the camp of Israel. The same way Father Yahuwah help him out, because Father Yahuwah will first of all bring us out. As the moment we come out from the world, who are we going to meet now? The Christendom. The Christendom. But when you keep studying the Bible, you will also know that the Christendom is not the final step. It's step to step, grace to grace. Then he will move you now to your rightful destination. You see, so this is the problem of the nature. I just want to give this one scripture for the sake of time. I've already read it. I've read it. He says the one who is doing all this evil. So right now, I was still on top of my voice when down the part 2 just went down. We were talking about that of Messiah, King Yahushua. Then yes, that him alone found worthy. He is the chief cherubims. Him alone found worthy. He unveiled that vision to Daniel in Daniel chapter 12. He revealed the secret. Daniel chapter 9, 10, 11. He revealed the secret of anti-Mashiach unto Daniel. And in Revelation 12, Revelation 10, 1 to 9, we now also see that same angel, exactly the same characteristic of that man was also being found in this angel. This is how we know that angel was Messiah. Of course, he is Messiah, because he was also talking about the secret of the seven thunder. Keep it. It is secret inside secret. So right now, when you also go to Revelation, see, you know he is the one that also break the fourth sea, and we now see the secret of anti-Mashiach, the soul-time Mashiach, which is the devil, the Jesus, the Jesus himself. So right now, first, we are going to the book of Enoch, chapter 20. We are going to see what this seven archangel is doing for us. Angel Michael, he is the covenant chief archangel. He is the angel of the covenant. He is the chief archangel. So every other angel now followed by him. This was the position of Lucifer before. But as soon as he fell, Michael, because after the Yahuwah created Satan, he now created Michael. Michael was the second to be created. Satan was the first of all things, first of all creation. It is Satan. Lucifer there goes by Michael, goes by Gabriel. This was how Father Yahuwah created all angels. He created angels before he started doing every other works. Okay, so right now we are going to the book of Enoch chapter 20, and we are going to see the chief archangel that is working for us. Then we will now go into the other things, the normal angels or your own angel appointed for him to serve you. What is they are doing in your life? I pray time also permit, then we'll talk about the dwelling of Satan. I pray time permit. If not, then we'll talk about that one on the Shabbat, because I have powerful testimony about the dwelling of Satan. I pray time permit. If not, then we do that on the Shabbat. That will be the conclusion. So here we are in the book of Enoch chapter 20. Then I read, and these are the names of the holy angels who watch. Uriel, one of the holy angels who is over the world and over Tartarus. Uriel, like I said, you see all these seven archangels carry the title of Yahuwah. God is a title. God is El. Is a title, is office. So all of them carry his title. While only one unique angel, which is King Yahushua, carry the name of his father Yahuwah Yahushua. So right now, even the fallen ones, all of them also carry El. If time permit on the Shabbat, I will also review of them, because there are so many. Remember, that one took third part. If all these angels, Father Yahuwah created, they are innumerable, but let me put it in this way. If all the angels were 14 trillions, which means devil took 5 trillion. He took 5 trillions. Because he said, this is the power of persuasion of the devil. If we are able to persuade 1/3 of the angel right in the presence of Father Yahuwah, and flew them all down here on earth. So I will brief their names. Maybe I will also pick just 7. And you will see they carry L, L, L. So Uriel, this is the job of Uriel. What is Uriel? Excuse me. Okay, Uriel. So what is the job now of Uriel? He said these are the one of the only angel who watch. So his job is being set over the world and over torturers. So what is he doing? This angel is the one that is sending people to the bottomless pit to be tortured. Oh yes. He morobos karabayende. He korobos karabayende. This is the angel that is sending people as soon as you die. We will see now when we go into their job. As soon as you die, if you don't make it to heaven, this is the angel that will cast you right away to the bottomless pit. Orobos korobos karabaye. This is the works of Uriel. It is being said over the world and over torturers. So two, the second angel, Raphael, one of the holy angels who is over the spirits of men. This is also doing almost likewise. And we'll get the picture when we get to the normal job, how they are working with you and me. So I will point back to these two angels. Raphael, when you die, and you are not cleansed, he is the one to send you now to the bosom of Abraham. Because there is where the spirit of our forefather being kept. Raphael is the one in charge in the bosom of Abraham. As soon as you die, like he carried Lazarus straight away to the bosom of Father Abraham. Raphael, that is his office. If you die now and you are not really cleansed, what this angel will do, it will carry you now to the bosom of Abraham until a time come where you will be ascended into heaven. The bosom of Abraham is still existing, people. It's right there in the underworld. Raphael is the one that will carry you there if you die. Okay, the elect. Okay, so he watches over the spirit of male under the world. Okay, then Raguel, the third angel now. Raguel, one of the holy angels who takes vengeance on the word of the Illuminati. Okay, so what is he doing? He takes vengeance. You know, Jesus said he is the Son. I want to make myself like the Most High. And he is using Son to communicate. And a lot of elect, the elect is right in this Son graveyard. So Raguel, for them, before they will come out from that Illuminati system of the very Jesus, the Jesus, Raguel is the one to take vengeance upon any devil that want to hurt them before they will come to the knowledge of truth, day of worship, and the whole thing, not just only Shabbat, the name. Because he said the elect won't be utterly being deceived. So before the elect will come to the right thing, this is the angel Raguel that is going to be guiding you and take vengeance. His work is to take vengeance against any devil that want to hurt the elect among this graveyard. Orobos karabayende. Imosekarabao. Imayabayende. Yeah. Orabayende. Imosantalabu. Oroboseke. Yeah. Oroboseke. Imosantalabu. Oroboyande. Yeah. Oroboyande. Imosakarabo. Yorobosondo. Imorabo. Orobosende burela basanta labo yorobosende yeah orobosende imo santo lubu orobosende orobosende Yahuwah orobosende ya orobosende ya orobosende. Raguel is the one that is fighting now for the elect. Because devil, he said, is seeking for whom to devour. Now that they are being in the camp of Satan, lost their way, taking a wrong identity upon themselves, calling themselves, labeled themselves Christian. No, you are not Christian, brother. You are not Christian, sister. You are the elect. You are the people of the book. You are the chosen one. You are the apple of Yahuwah's eye. Christian simply means like Christ. That is like Jesus. Jesus is lawlessness. Jesus is disobedient one. So that is why all his followers, they are disobedient. That is the meaning of Christian. Just like Jesus. Lawless one. living lawlessness. You are not. Raguel is the one take care of you now until the day you will come to the full knowledge of the truth you'll be called for. Michael, one of the holy angels, to wit he that is set over the best part of mankind and over chaos. Chaos. This is the man of war. This is the angel of the covenant. I pray time permit me, I commit back again to my angel of covenant, Michael. How he rescued me. Come, demon fear this Michael. Demon fear due to the power and the glory of Yahuwah in him. Just like the way devil is. This is Michael now. The office of Lucifer is being handed over to Michael. Don't dare him. Devil never dare him. All demons fear this angel. He is being set over the best part of mankind. If you see how Yahuwah used this mighty angel of the covenant Michael to rescue me, I will brief it later. I pray time permitted. Let's proceed. You know what is chaos? If you see the damages Michael is about to do right now to this earth, oh my Father, we will see it when we go to their job. This is brief. People fear Yahuwah and wake up from this graveyard called the Christian dawn. Michael is mighty. I bless you, Father. The angel of the covenant. Now we go to the other part. We proceed now. Okay. Sarakiel. Excuse me. Sarakiel, one of the holy angels who is set over the spirits who sing in the spirit. Okay, I have an encounterment also. I've encountered by his grace, by the privilege Father Yahuwah has given unto me. I've encountered this angel. I never knew this was the angel till I get in touch with the book of Enoch. So the day I saw that, I said, okay, this was the angel that walked with me, because you are doing it. This angel said he is set over our spirits. He watches over our spirits. We that is still living on the dead one. Now, how is this angel said those who sins in the spirit? This is it. I was doing this very terrible thing, this very horrible thing. I never even take it as if it matters to Yahuwah or is a sin. I was just doing it with a very clear heart. But never knew it was a sin, wicked one, before Yahuwah. That is, you are doing something very terrible with the right mind. Just like the Christendom. They are keeping Christmas, Easter, Sunday, Jesus. They are doing all this. You don't see their prophets. They are doing it with a clear mind. But this is a thing. They are very visa to the link of fire. But they are doing it with the right mind. With the right mind. Have you seen that in their Christmas? Have you seen that in their January 1st? How they are celebrating other deities with the right mind. With the right mind. That is, you are just doing wickedly, but with your right mind. You are doing something that is so dangerous to yourself that will send it to the link of fire, but you are doing it with the right mind, ignorantly. Exactly what I did. As I finished doing that nonsense, I put my head down. But I never even know it was a nonsense. As I just put my head down, closed my eyes, about to sleep, it said, "You have sinned." I heard it so loud and powerful. It said, "There is sin in you. You have sinned." And I said, "Where? How? I said, what did I do?" Hey, I never even think it was this sin. It was this thing at all, because I never knew it was a sin. It now bring all those things all those things I did, the one I say, now bring it back. Oh, I was in a set of a place. That conversation was so filthy. That conversation I shouldn't have been found in that conversation. It defined my spirit. It now bring me back. It now rewind that place. The whole thing now begin to play in my ear. Oh, Father, really? It is a sin. And I begin to plead for mercy. So this is the angel. When you sin in the spirit, that is doing something very bad with the right mind. This is the angel. Sarakiel is the one to remind you of sin. So this sin, you will just do it normal. But as soon as you come back, there is a quiet time. You want to have a quiet time, it will remind you. This is the work of Sarakiel. He's set over our spirit to fish out every iniquity that every spell devil cast in there. It will let you know that you plead for mercy and renounce it and never go back there anymore. This is the work of this angel, Sarakiel. Gabriel, one of the holy angels who is over paradise and over serpents and the cherubim. Who are the serpents? Like we said, serpents simply mean seraphims in plural, excuse me. In plural, simply means burning ones, but in singular, it is a seraph, means a flying, fiery flying serpent. So now they are the highest. Fiery flying serpent is the highest of all angels in heaven. They are the highest of authority. Now this serpent, who is this serpent and who is the cherubim? After the seraphims, now goes along with the cherubim. Cherubim is the second hierarchy in heaven, while seraphims are the first hierarchy in heaven. Now, who are they? Because these two hierarchy angels, they are here. How can Gabriel be set over them? You know, number one, Gabriel is said he set over paradise. This is his job for you and me. Every prayer you pray, when the answer is coming, Gabriel is the one to bring the answer to you. He is the answers to your prayer. He is the one to bring that answer to your prayer. He is always in paradise. Father Yahuwah set him over there. As soon as you pray, you communicate, and the two angels take this prayer to Yahuwah. Answer will be given out to Gabriel to come and deliver it to you. And his other job is to watch over the serpents and the cherubims. Who are they? These are the folly seraphims and the folly cherubim. Just as Satan is also folly. Because Satan convinced, and this serpent here was the one that was in Eden's garden. This is the very one, because it's the highest order of angel on earth to walk with mankind. But the Satan, which is Lucifer, is to cover them. While the seraphims is to burn as a fire over them. He was the mountain of fire. The seraphim. The devil power of persuasion. Very careful. Devil power of persuasion, we are able to persuade the seraphims and the cherubim that was in Eden's garden. Devil, we are able to persuade these two mighty hierarchy. They are evil. Devil is cherubim, of course we know, is the second hierarchy, but seraphim is the highest hierarchy. Devil, we are able to persuade the one that's even higher than him. They fell together. Remember, serpent was the one that spoke with Hawa, the woman. Serpent was the one that deceived them, which is the seraphims. Which is this seraphim today? He is the Abaddon. Abaddon in Hebrew means angel of death. The day you will eat of that tree, you will die. In Greek, Abaddon means the destroyer. And we see how Abaddon destroyed the first plan for the Yahuwah right in Genesis 3. It was the angel of death. Devil persuaded this angel that is even more powerful than him, the high-ranking angel, to deceive the woman. Devil conjoined with full force, join in seraphim, the cherubim and the seraphim joined together to seduce the woman. And the seraphim, the highest order of all angels, he is the what do they call him now? The Abaddon, the king of the but. That is why Father Yahuwah make him king of death, king of the bottomless pit, Revelation 9. But now, how is Gabriel walking against this angel, or being set over them, for them not to come nigh us? That even though they have come nigh us to deceive us, answer will come for Gabriel to us and say, no, this one is the wrong one. He have deceived you. You have to be wiser than this serpent. He have lied to you. He is the one Father Yahuwah will send with this powerful word to put you in order. Gabriel is the one doing it. That is how he's being set over this serpent and the cherubim, not to walk with us. And anyhow form they have worked with us, Gabriel is the one to unveil it. Father Yahuwah will give him the secret, will come and expose it to you. That is the job of Gabriel. So let's proceed. So that is why he said it's being set over serpents and the cherubims. You see, so he's watching against, is a watcher. These are watchers, watch angel that watches. So he's being set against this serpent, which is the abaddon not to deceive, or which is the devil himself, the Lucifer, for them not to utterly deceive us. That is the stipulation. I said the elect won't be utterly being deceived. If the elect want to be free now from the graveyard of Christianity, what Father Yahuwah do? It will give this answer of freedom to Hevrel. Hevrel will now come and begin to walk with your heart, let you to see that to the roots. Sunday is wrong. Come out of her. Sunday is wrong. You will be hearing that. You will be now beginning to see error in the Christendom. Hevrel is the one bringing that answer of freedom unto you. Okay, right now we proceed. The last one, this is the seventh one. Ramiel, one of the holy angels whom Yahuwah set over those who rises. So these are the seven archangels being listed in the book of Enoch for you and me. You see what they are doing for you and me is so powerful. Ramiel, if Father Yahuwah, these are raising, except for the Yahuwah setting over those that rises. Now this thing is working. You see how Father Yahuwah raised Joseph in another man's land to be the second in commandment. Ramiel is right there to sustain him in that position. Because as soon as you've been elevated, devil is releasing a wicked demon to bring you down. As soon as you've been lifted high, devil is also raised another demon to ascend with you, only to bring you down. So this is the angel that will take vengeance upon any devil, demons that want to rise to bring you down. Just like the prophecy, the vision I saw about Suleiman, that after I came out from that graveyard called the Christendom, then I said they want to call me a police. And I said, call me that police, because I myself am going to get that police arrested. As they call, which police did they call for me? It was Suleiman. Then I begin to ridicule him. I say, Suleiman don't have document. I will get him arrested. Like the Ruach HaKodesh now break it down for me that he doesn't have document. That simply means he doesn't have the truth. Of course, they are the strong delusion, the false prophet that have already come to deceive. You see, as I said, what did they do? Those demons conjoined with Suleiman, they now ascend along with me to bring me down. This Ramiel was the one who caused them to hang, to lost appetite, to hang now in the Iroko tree. This is his job. You cannot ascend along with the elect. It will bring you down. Ramiel was the one who did that wonderful job. How bless you for the Yahuwah. Kuresei, 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 Yahuwah, Kuresei, Masantoba, Kurilaba Sekebo, Kurilaba Sekebo, Kurilaba Sekebo, Yahuwah, Kurilaba Sei, ya, Nimo Santa Labu. Ima shanta la burebo seke, kure la basanta la buyendere boreke, kura la basanta la buyendere bosende, kure la basaya yo, kure la basei, kure la basei. Okay, right now, so let us go now to the point 10. You know, in the first clip, we stop at point 9. And the second clip, we are unable, for the sake of time, to even go into it. So right now, let us start with point 10, because the other first clip, we stop at point 9. So point 10 here, angels, where is it? Excuse me. So point 10, angels are powerful. So right now, let us see the job they are doing. That is point 10, how powerful they are. Revelation chapter 7. And after these things, I saw 4 angels. Listen now. This is the power of angels. They control natures. They are powerful. They are might in their movement. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing in the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 wings of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east. Okay, I make the point already. You see, they are powerful in nature. Angel is the fourth pillar, that hold this earth. So right now, let us also go more. Revelation 8:12. You can read all, because angel, angel is the one for that Yahuwah is going to use to do this great disaster, the last day of great disaster, even the disaster we have been seeing. Angel is the one doing it. They are Yahuwah's staff. They are the staff of Yahuwah. They worked for Yahuwah. So the seven trumpets, they are all angels. We see it. Seven trumpet be seven angels with their seven trumpets. The seals, the seven thunders. And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smoting. They are the one that is going to bring down the first heaven and the first earth. And they are the one that is going to bring about the new heaven and the new earth. They are the worker. They are laborer. They are working for Yahuwah. And like if you want to build your house, now you want to do a renovation, you just hire the builder, they build it for you. That is the work of angel. So they are the one to destroy the first heaven and the first earth, and they are the one to bring about the new heaven and the new earth. This is how powerful they are. And the third part of moon and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened. And they, you can read it all, is about angel, how powerful they are. You can go through it by yourself. When you also go to Revelation 16, let me also read some part there also. Revelation 16:1 also read, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahuwah upon the earth. And the first one went and poured out his abode upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. And the second one did likewise. So these are the job. They are the one. Oh, my father, devil is wicked. People is gonna shit. Oh, Father, spare your people. The lights, spare your people, because great destruction is on its way coming, people. Great destruction is on its way coming, and this great destruction is gonna be done by the angels. They are powerful. Let me call all the references before we finish the other part. So I call Revelation 7:1-3, Revelation 8:12, Revelation 16, Matthew 28:2, 28, 2 Thessalonians 1:7, and 2 Thessalonians 4:16. So this is the great, just few. You can't even, angel is the one that is doing the work. They are the one to execute the business of the Yahuwah. So right now, let us go to Matthew 28. And in this Matthew 28, you see, angel was the one who came down. Let me read it. Matthew 28, I read verse 1. The end of the Shabbat, in the end of the Shabbat, as it began to dawn towards the first day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulchre. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the angel of Yahuwah descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone from the door and sat upon it. You see, this is how powerful. For the great king to be resurrected, angel play a very powerful role. He was the one that removed the blockage. They are powerful in nature. Angel controls nature. So let's proceed to the other part. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verses 7 I read, and to you who troubled, rest with us, where Adonai Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire. You see, he is coming with he is not coming alone. He is coming with his mighty angels to do what? To execute judgment, say to take vengeance on them that knew not Yahuwah, that is the atheists, and them that obeyed not his gospel, that is the Christendom and the Islam. You see, angel, they are about to do great disaster. You yourself, you won't believe it. That is why we are. Why is Father doing this? Because you choose your way. Because you despise his ordinances. Proverb 30:30. You despise his ordinances, and therefore you will be destroyed. Yes, for you to be destroyed, angel is the one to do that. You see, for any blockade that is blocking your way to be removed, for you to be resurrected, it is angel. That is your angel. Any blockage, he roll it off. So let's see 2 Thessalonians 4. 4, I think 16. Excuse me. Excuse me. First Thessalonians 4, verses 16, I read, not second. For Adonai himself shall descend from heaven with a shout and with a voice of the archangel. You see, the coming of King Yahushua is going to be accomplished with the mighty angels. They are the one that is going to announce to the world, Messiah has come. Angel is the one that as soon as they are coming, all our angel, because each one of us, if you are the elect, your angel will carry you now. Because we are all going to the promised land. Your angel, that is your flight. Your angel is the one to carry you now to meet with the king himself. So this is what, because that is what they are calling rapture. Your angel is the one that is going to carry you to fly and meet with your Messiah. Angel is the one doing that. That is why sometimes in the Revelation you are seeing yourself sorry. You are in the back of your angel. Angel is the one doing that. Is their joy, is to serve you. It's just like you buy a car, you hire a driver to drive you anywhere you are going. That is what angel is doing for you. Each time you want to you want to study, you want to anything, angel is the one carrying you everywhere. So this is the job of angel. This is what they are doing for you. So let's proceed. Point 11, angel don't die. No, they live for all eternity. They don't die. So I read. Then said he unto them, but now he that hath a pox, excuse me. No, not. Excuse me. It is 20, not 22. 20:36. Neither can they die anymore, for they are equal unto the angels, and are the children of Yahuwah, being the children of the resurrection. You see, it said now, anyone that resurrected, when Messiah come now, anyone that resurrected with him, they are being counted equal as angels of heaven, because angels don't die. It said they will be equal unto the angels. Angels don't die. Let's go to point 12. So automatically, when you made it up with King Yahushua, you will become angel. You will die no more. Now you have already entered eternal state with King Yahushua HaMashiach, ruling and reigning with him. That is awesome. I bless you for the Yahuwah. Let's proceed. Point 12. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. Point 12. Angels are the elect protectorate. Yes, they protect us night and day. Psalm 91 verses 11 to 12. Or Psalm 37. Let's also read it. So I read. For he shall give his angels in charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. You see, so they are our protectorate. They protect us from any dangers of the day. He said the sun will not bite you by day, neither they move by night. Angel is the protector. They are the words of fire around you. They are the words of defense around you. They protect you night and day, that daylight, because he said devil is like a rolling lion seeking for whom to devour. Every night and day, devil is throwing. As we are talking, he is just casting a spell. But when your angel is there, he will resist him, will push it out of your way. Because devil is the stone here. Stone simply means, according to the biblical terminology, it means Yahushua or we. He said he is the chief cornerstone. You see, and devil himself also says he is a stone as a Messiah. So he is the stone here, not to hit our foot. How is he going to hit your foot? Either he kill you, he destroy you, he deceive you, or he lie to you. It's one of this is how he is doing it. So angel is the one, when you are being saved, angel is the one to protect you, not to fall into the mess of Satan. He is the stone. He protects us. So let us go to 34 now. 34 verse 7. The angel of Yahuwah encampeth around about them that fear him, and delivered them. You see, so they are the words of fire, because we fear Yahuwah. Therefore, anyone that fears Yahuwah, angel is always all over you. because you fear Yahuwah. He will always deliver you from every works of Satan. So this is the what angels is doing for you. So let's proceed. Now, point 13. Angels are not materialistic at all. They are not. Revelation, where is it? Revelation 19:10, Revelation 22:8-9. So we read. And I fell at his feet to worship him. He's talking about the angel. You know, here is Revelation 19, Yahuwah 9. When he now saw the angel now revealed to him the setting, the wedding of the Lamb Supper. What did he do? He said, I fell. When he now said how beautiful, how wonderful that wedding is. He now fell at his feet to worship him, the angel that was revealing this to him. And that angel disagreed with him. And he said unto him, see, thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship Yahuwah. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. He refused to take, they are not materialistic. Like this covenant I was going. If I don't call him, if I just call him pastor, if you see how this man is going to, in fact, he won't even show no concern. But when I exhort him and say, Daddy, oh, come and see all these 32 teeth is out. Is out. He will smile and say, oh, my daughter, how are you? You want to get the worship of Father Yahuwah? You want to take the praise of Father Yahuwah? Angel said, don't give it to me. I am not worthy. I'm just a fellow servant with you. But this pastor will let you to be seeing them as God. They will let you to be seeing them as the one that is going to carry you to heaven. Yes, they won't allow, they would like to take the place of the Most High from you. Taking the worship, taking the seat, taking the honor that due the Most High for themselves. They want you to act, they are so materialistic. The Christian pastor, which is the Jesus, the Jesus. They are the carrier of Jesus the Jesus. That is why they are materialistic. But we are the carrier of the real angel, of the real thing of Yahuwah, Yahushua, the Ruach HaKodesh. Angel is the one that is carrying us all. They are not materialistic. So our angel is not materialistic. That is why we don't also fight for worldly things. That is why we give out the word the way it takes. Let me quickly say this, I pray time permit. There's this one brother also met in Facebook. I think he lives in Germany. That was about 2 or 3 years ago, precisely, I think so. So this man, he was always following my message, always shout amen, always shout hallelujah over there. So there was a day, I don't know what he did, there was a day, now he inboxed me and said, sister, I would like to send you a tithe. I want to send you tithe. And I say, my brother, I won't stop you, but rather call it love offering. It is love offering. So, but what you are going to do now, as for me, I'm okay. Because tithes belong, or a love offering belongs to those that is hungry, that have no resources. And I said, okay, my brother, no problem. I will give you somebody's number, because this my girlfriend, she's really having a tough time in Italy. She's practicing righteousness by his grace. I'm also putting her through. But things is not really easy for her. And I said, okay, my brother, let me just give you somebody in Italy, her name, just send it to her. Send it to her because she's really in need. So it's like this brother now gets offended. Because I refuse to take it, he gets offended. I am not in need of your tithe, or love offering. I don't need it. That is why I can speak. That is why my mouth always open like a basket, because I'm not looking up to you. I don't have nothing. I don't need nothing absolutely from you other than passing out the truth so that your soul will be spared. This brother get offended because I told him not to send it to me. I don't need it, but let's give it to somebody that needed that money. She's suffering. However, if he send the money, after he have done that, this brother just deleted himself from my Facebook. He deleted himself. So I didn't see him. Each time I put message, I didn't see him anymore. He don't comment anymore in or no inbox. Man, I said, what have I done? Did I offend him? I type his name. As I type his name, it's already out of my list. I said, why is these people so? I don't understand this. They are easily provoked. So because I thought I don't take it, because I have by His grace, I have what I need for now. I'm not having mansion, I'm not having an aeroplane or aircraft or whatever, but what I can eat, I have it. So love offering is not needed in my side at all. What is needed in the side of those that have nothing to eat? Just give her this money. He get offended because my angel that is carrying me, that is teaching me all things, is not materialistic. So therefore I'm not materialistic. My Father Yahuwah is providing daily food for me. So that love offering, that love offering should have been given to those that have nothing to eat. This brother get offended. He deleted himself for this reason from my list. So we are not materialistic. Their pastor is materialistic, and so do they. If you refuse to do that, they will be angry with you. Now Revelation 22, read 8. Yahuwah and I saw these things, and I heard them. And when I have held and seen, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel which showed me these things. Then said he unto me, see thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren the prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book. Worship Yahuwah. The second time he wanted to do it again. The first angel rebuking again. He repeated. He said, no, see that you don't do that. Worship is not mine. No, I'm just a fellow servant with you. This wizard, Christahinome, can never admit that he's a fellow servant with you. He wants you to be seeing him up high, out of them. You see, so our angel is not materialistic. I'm not materialistic. I don't need absolute, not even your comment or your like. Sometimes I delete some comment when I said no, I don't need any of these things. What we need is the elect. I want to follow up with the elect. Let them listen. Don't click like, don't comment. It's absolute. That is garbage. When message is hot, you don't need any of those things anymore. When Apostle Kepha preached the first Samuel, Acts of Apostle, I think chapter 2, what happened? He said they were cut to the heart. No one said, write down. Oh yes, we are listening. Give it to me. None of those nonsense we are hearing from the Christian. No. He said they were cut to the heart. And now ask him, with a heart of trembling, what shall we do now? So that is the nature of my message. That is it. So right now, let us proceed. Okay, point 14. Angels are fixed in eternal destiny. In other words, angels don't have second chance. No, they don't have second chance. So Jude 1:6. I read, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the day of the great day. Unto the judgment of the great day. You see, angels have fixed in eternal destiny. They don't have second chance like you and me do. They don't have, where you left your former estate, sorry, that is over. That is the case, as the case of the devil is now. This is the situation of the devil. Let's proceed. Point 15. Angels are Yahuwah's will bringer on earth. In other words, angels is the one that is bringing heaven down to the earth. Angels are Yahuwah's will bringer on earth. Luke 1:26. Let's also quickly read that. I read, and in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from Yahuwah unto the city of Galilee named Nazareth. You see, what the angel came to do, he brings down to a virgin as past. So for the sake of time, you can read it up to 36. So angels are Yahuwah's will bringer. That as Father Yahuwah conclude that statement already, now he will not give it to each angel to bring it down for you. They bring down the will of Father Yahuwah. So let's proceed. Point 16. Angels are watchers. They watch over us. They watch everything. They are watchers. Revelation 21:12, Genesis 3:24. So we read. And had a wall great and high, and 12 gates, and at the gates were 12 angels. Here is New Jerusalem, like you and me now. Angels is being set around our house. Angels surround our, not just us alone. No, in our house, wherever our property is, angel watch over it. Angel is being positioned in the four corner of our house, watching over you, your property, anything that pertains to you, your family. They are watcher. They watch over everything that have to do with you. So angels are watchers. We are going to Genesis now. I read 24. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the garden at the east of the garden cherubims, and a flaming sword which turned everywhere to keep the way of the tree of life. You see, the rating about you, the rating about you, before it will come to you, angel is the one to guide it for devil not to steal it away. Angel is the one to guide for the devil not to come and rob it from you. Angel is the one to protect. Just like Father Abraham, when he was coming, he denied that Sarai is not his wife. What happened? What they call him? Pharaoh wanted to steal his wife that night. What happened? It was the angel of Yahuwah he sent unto him that struck, because he wanted to steal his wife. It was this angel Father sent that struck and closed every womb. It closed up every womb in the house of Pharaoh and struck Pharaoh that watches over your property for devil not to steal it from you. They are watchers. They watches us and anything that has to do with our lives. Let's proceed. Okay, point 17 now. Angels does strengthen the elect. Yes, they are the one that is strengthening us. If we are weak, we can't take it anymore, we are tired. No, angel is the one to empower you and say, stand on your feet. You can do it. No matter how tough that case is. Angel is the one that is strengthening you to carry on. No matter how horrible the situation is, angel is the one to empower you and say, yes, you can do. You can see another day with a greater joy. Angel is the one, in another words, angel is the one that make us put on the smiling face, even in the face of affliction. Angel is the one to make us not to look like what we are going through, but rather we are smiling over it. Angel is the one that gave you that strength. Let us go to the royal law. I read Luke 22, I read 41. And he was withdrawn from them about a stone's cast, and knelt down and prayed, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thou be done. And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven, strengthening him, and being in an agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was as well great drops of blood flowing down to the ground. You see, it was a point of giving up. They now begin to pray a contrary prayer. Nevertheless, if it's not your will, nevertheless, not mine, let yours be done. Angel came down from the heavens to strengthen him and say, Papa, you can do it, Papa. Please, stand on your feet, you can do it. Your children need redemption. Likewise, us today, when we are in the point of God saying, no, I've had enough. I want to give up. Where is him? I'll be praying. Where is him? I'll be calling. Where is him? Everything is against him. Where is him? Everything is turning upside down. Where is he? It's like he's not existing. They are mocking me. They are calling me. Where is you in my life? At the point of giving up, angel will come from the heavens and strengthen you and say, yes, you can do it. Why did angel not strengthen a mighty man of Yahuwah, the son, the arch chief cherubim, the most powerful? Because King Yahushua here, Messiah was functioning as a man, 100% man. He was just doing the works of man. He was just like a man that need to be strengthened. It was functioning as a man. So let us go to that of Eliyahu. So I read 1 King chapter 19 verses 1 to 8. About Jezebel when he said he want to kill Eliyahu, and Eliyahu now run for his life. So we are going to see how AJ also strengthened him. I read from verses 4, but you can take it from 1 to 8 for a better understanding for the sake of time. I read. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness and came and sat down under a japa tree, and he requested for himself that he might die. I can't take it anymore. Enough is enough. I want to die. Yes. You see, this was the prayer of my forefather. And said, it is enough. Now, oh Yahuwah, take away my life, for I am not better than my fathers. And as he lay there and slept under a jumper tree, behold, an angel touched him and said unto him, rise and eat. And he looked, and behold, there was a cake, a baking on the coals, and he coals and a crush of water, and his head at his head. And he did eat and drink and lay down again. And the angel of Yahuwah came again the second time and touched him and said, arise and eat, because the journey is too great for you, for thee. And he rose and did eat and drink and went in the strength, you see, and went in the strength of the of that meat 40 days and 40 nights unto Horeb, the mountain of Yahuwah. You see, angel does strengthen the elect. This is why I now begin to see that that one is the greatest wizard. I know already. There's one of his satanic message. I don't always know what is bringing me into this useless people group, this wizard. He now said, when you eat, anyway, let me leave that. Christianity is not important. It's filthy. Please, let me leave that demon alone. And let me focus on this message. It's not important. So we see angel does strengthen the elect. If you want to give up at the stage point of giving up, the strength of Yahuwah will appear to you from the angels. So let's proceed. Point 18. Angels prepared the elect for the ministry. So angel is the one to prepare us after we are due, after he has, Father Yahuwah has finished cleansing us. Now we be endowed with power. Angel is the one doing all those jobs. They are the one to cleanse you. They are the one to prepare us for the ministry. Isaiah chapter 6. You can read in your quiet time. We see how the angel, the very seraphims, the high-ranking angel prepared Prophet Yeshayahu for the great ministry. So no time to read that, just for the sake of time. Maybe this of useless Christahinome, wizard Christahinome, maybe I'll give it on the Shabbat. I don't have time, so you can read Isaiah 6. So we proceed. Point 19. Angels send us to heaven or to hell. Any part that due us, angel is the one to send it whether to heaven or to hell. That is what they are doing. As soon as you gave up the ghost, yes, because we carry ghost, but there is no ghost in Holy Spirit. So as soon as you gave up the ghost, the spirit, therefore angel carries you, whether heaven do you or hell do you. Luke 16:22 to 31. So I read 22. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried, and in hell he was buried in hell, and he lifted up his eyes, being in torment, and see Abraham far off, and Lazarus in his bosom. You see, these two angels that I called their names, and the other side, the book of Enoch, this is their job. You see, when these two people died, what happened? The other one carried him to the side of the bosom of Abraham, and the other one also carried the rich man and sent him to the bottomless pit to be tormented. So family, I think we are going to stop at 19 today. So on the Shabbat, because I think I listed up to 26. On the Shabbat, we conclude it, and we'll tell you the dwelling of Satan. As you can see, there is no time for that. But on the Shabbat, you will see the dwelling of Satan. We are going to first of all start with the dwelling of Satan. Then we will go now with the other leftover parts. Then we will now see the strong delusion. The very heaven the Christendom is seeing, it will be unveiled on the Shabbat. It will be unveiled, the very heaven. As I saw this heaven of Jesus, the Jesus, I was fully convinced. You will see how he's doing it. Prepare your heart. Get ready to receive the greatest of the greatest on the Shabbat. Father Yahuwah, I bless you with a voice of Psalm 29. Family saying too, this is very, very wonderful. It is awesome. It is powerful, the very heaven. All these people, Christians, is saying, how can you go to the holy heaven, living in disobedient field with Babylonia? That is not true. We are going to see the heaven they are seeing. Why Father Yahuwah allowed it? He said because that is the strong delusion. And we also read it. How he is using this evil angel now to walk